Hi there, my name is Tracy L. and I am an animator. I'm doing a Q&A video because I've been getting a lot of questions on my social media sites like Facebook and Tumblr, which you can find here. And I'm going to answer some of those questions while I draw this card for you guys. First question comes from Cute Queen Pika. She asked, traditional or digital? So I really like both. But for separate reasons, and I'll tell you why. Because traditional is really great if you want to explore different mediums and how they react to each other. And like what happens if you mix marker with watercolor? Or what happens if you do ink and crayon? Do the two textures match up and create something visually appealing? Like, I really like exploring traditionally. I also like sketching from life traditionally. I know some people sketch from life digitally, but I don't want to carry my computer around like that. So, yeah, I like traditional for exploration and studying. Digital, I really like doing digital for most of my animation work. Like, I storyboard digitally, and I also do a lot of illustrations digitally. I do traditional illustration as well, but I think that digitally is just digital. All the things I learned from traditional, I bring into digital, and I think you have to have both. You can't just do one or the other. You learn from each of them. It's worth it to do both. Okay, next question. Lizzie Come Back to Life asks, what does a BFA smell like? It smells, kind of like that. Next question. 3 Maro asks, what would be your dream studio to work at? I really like a lot of studios. I love Frederator, and I love Disney and Studio Ghibli, and I love DreamWorks, I love Pixar, but I think my dream studio would have less to do with the name and more to do with how I can grow as an artist at the studio. As I want a place where I can not be stagnant and where I can grow with the company and get more responsibilities the more time I spend there. So, yeah, I think my dream studio has less to do with the name and more to do with what I can bring to the table, what I'm going to be allowed to do there. Beautifully Deranged asks, how long have you been drawing for? I've been drawing for like as long as I can remember. I've just always had a sketchbook. My mother has sketchbooks that I kept back from when I was in like first grade. And back then, me and my friends used to like draw dresses and do a comic book. All throughout elementary school and like most of middle school, me and one of my best friends did a comic book. And it was basically about what we thought teenagers did. And it was characters that was us but weren't us. So yeah, it was a comic book about what 9-year-olds think teenagers do. And I wish I still had it, but I gave it to her as a going away present when she moved, and I really don't know whatever came of it. But yeah, I've been drawing forever. I grew up in a bilingual household, and expressing yourself completely in 2 languages can be kind of difficult, switching back and forth. So I always felt like drawing was the easiest way for me to communicate, and it is. It still is. I really feel like my artwork is the best way for me to talk about anything. Next question. Chubby Lemur asks, what is your favorite animation sequence or the most interesting animation sequence that you've seen? I think my favorite animation sequence has to be, I really like transformation sequences in general. Just as soon as I see a transformation sequence, my heart gets all fluttery. Like, I really love the Sailor Moon transformation sequence. I love that sequence in Studio Ghibli's film Spirited Away, where the stink spirit comes in, and then he does, like, I love the way they animate the water. I think it's just very calming and very realistic. Next question. Fluoro Blue asks, what are you doing now? Well, I have a couple of things lined up for this year. I teach, and last year I won an award for my film Atilemise. That was really interesting because I've never won an award before. And I recently got into Gobelins summer program. Gobelins is this really awesome animation school in Paris, France, and it's basically the Harvard of animation schools. It has huge connections in the industry, and it does the interstitials for one of the largest animation festivals in the world, Annecy. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about the opportunity to spend the summer in France and work with really great people. Some of the guys who are going to be teaching for the summer program are the co-director of the Lorax and a bunch of people who've been in Hollywood for a significant amount of time. And I'm doing an Indiegogo campaign for the trip, selling artwork and first edition prints, private video tutorials, maybe an art book. Lots of fun stuff planned for the campaign. It's still in the really early stages, so I'll definitely stay in touch about it and let you guys know how you can get involved. Me and my team are just going to be pulling out all the stops for this. And hopefully, if the campaign works out, I'll be documenting the entire trip while I'm in France and putting it up so that you guys can see, and it'll be like we're going to France together. You'll be able to see everything that happens during the trip. It'll be a small peek of what student life is like at Gobelins. I'll definitely be making more videos like this in the meanwhile. I really liked making this video. Drawing while I talk to you guys is just really nice. So send me more questions and I'll give you more answers. Let me know what you want me to draw. And let me know if you want any tutorials about anything. I'll be glad to make a video of it. Leave a comment in the comment section or send me a message on one of my social media sites here. And till next time, stay in touch. Enjoy the rest of the video.